Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's a YouTube challenge. So I've got a few friends that are out and they've gone to the supermarket, collected some ingredients that I have no idea about. So this is going to be a surprise for you and me. And I've got about 10 minutes to put something together based on what ingredients they have organized for me. So are we ready for this? Let's do it.
Here you go.
Thank you. So what do we got? Green capsicum. Red capsicum. See, I know my colors. Oh, here we go. Couscous. Interesting. Zucchini. Purple onion. Okay. So, what are we going to make? Well, firstly, before I even decide what we're going to make, I've got to get some boiling water going for the couscous. So, let's do that. Okay, read, half cup water. Okay, so half and half, that's simple to work out. So half cup boiling water and with a half cup of couscous, and that's my ratio, simple. So what else am I gonna add to work with these? So what I'm gonna do is, because I'm gonna put everything in my bento, I'm gonna create a capsicum cup with that to make it look visually appealing. And I'm going to go for something a little bit different. I'm going to I'm going to use obviously chop up the onion, and I'll obviously add that. The zucchini as well, which I'm going to caramelize the purple onion, and I'm going to chop this up, and I'm only going to blanch this because I'm going to make this more of a snack. And I'm actually going to add, let me see what I can use. I'm going to go for a different Middle Eastern take. So I might use currants and raisins because the first thing I saw. So I'm going to go slightly sweet with the caramelized onion in the couscous. It's going to be delicious. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to make. So let's not waste any time. Let's set the timer on 10 minutes. And actually, I'll set the timer 10 minutes and 0 seconds. And we're off. Okay, let's do this. So that's there. Now, I've got the water going. I need one of these things. I'll heat that up. Get some olive oil. Start chopping that purple onion because we want to caramelize. I've got the water boiling. Always get rid of the skin. I'll only use half a purple onion. That's going. I will use these thingamajigs that I never thought I'd ever use. I just bought them because they were fancy. So what I'm going to do is grab one of these things. Now, did you guys know I've got a book coming out in July this year. So I had heaps of fun doing that with Macmillan Publishing. So check that out. This will not be in the book because I didn't know I was doing this until about a few minutes ago. So I got my half cup of couscous with these fancy thingamajigs. That's the technical term. And everything's about technical term. So I got some couscous in here, and from what I read there, all we need to do is add the same amount of water, or boiling water, which is a half cup. So, status, 62 degrees. We need it at 95, so let's keep going. Now, I've got that. Now, while it's going on, I'm gonna make a capsicum cup. Now, what I do is I use this a lot for my girls' lunches, because it's a way of encasing the food and the veggies, and it's also an edible cup. Imagine like having a takeaway coffee cup that was like made of cookies. You get to drink the coffee and then eat the coffee cup. I think that's a brilliant idea. Can someone write that down? I think I love that idea. So anyway, there's my cup. So I'm gonna fill that with some veggies, and red capsicum is so sweet, and this is how I get to use it. Kiara, my youngest, loves red capsicum. It's actually sweet. I'd even go as far as saying it's sweeter than some fruit. So, and did you know, interesting fact, that red capsicum and green capsicum come from the same plant? It's just that the red capsicum is more mature and it's picked later or harvested later. So there's a cool fact. So let's give those onions a bit of a wiggle. Delicious. Smells beautiful. Now I'm just going to put some of the capsicum in there. So that's the veggie hit, and I'm going to add, what can I find in the fridge? Go some cucumbers. Mini cucumbers are so cool. They're so versatile. They're easy, and they're delicious, and they hold their texture. So throughout the day, in a good airtight bento, they stay nice and fresh. Here we go. So I've used my red capsicum and green capsicum. Zucchini. So with the zucchini, I'm going to make like zucchini sticks, and I'm only going to lightly blanch them because they're a great snack throughout the day. And by blanching veggies, we're not actually cooking it or overcooking it, so it won't go soggy. So the idea of blanching is to maintain texture, a little bit of firmness, but we're not going to lose all the nutrition. We don't want to boil them out of the veggie. So I'll get a cup ready for that into the cupboard. How cool is that? Papa Bear. That's like a typical Father's Day present. So how are we going with time? We're almost halfway there. Onions are done, I'm turning them off. Water is at 100 degrees. So 125 grams. Oh, sorry, half a cup. How fancy is this? Okay, done. Now I'm going to put the zucchini in and fill that with boiling water. This is how I blanch. Some people use a microwave, but I think boiling water is the way to go. Leave that in there. So I'm just going to grab a spoon. Here's one I prepared earlier. So now the boiling water absorbs in the couscous, and I'm going to add some currants. I've got some raisins. Actually, no, you know what? I'm only going to use currants. A couple of drizzles, I guess you can call it. So there's going to be an element of sweetness. I'm also going to pop in my caramelized onions. Now, have you ever heard the saying, not that I'm a chef, I'm just a dad cook, but never trust the skinny chef because he doesn't try the food. So I'm trying as best as I can to put on weight, but let's see how we go. So, that's really good. The sweetness of the caramelized onions together with the currants and the couscous totally rocks. So, how delicious. I'm going to empty the water from the blanching the zucchini. So I'm going to pop them there. Whoop. Oh, yum. They've got texture, but it does lack some salt. Just a pinch. So I've used all my ingredients. The only thing I'm lacking is some fruit, so I'm going to grab some fruit. So, actually, yeah. I'm gonna go for some color in this lunchbox, so I'm gonna put some red, which is strawberries. Okay, how are we going for time? A minute and a half to go. I think we're gonna get there. Not bad for my first challenge. That's cool. And you know what, we need two fruits. So I'm gonna use berries. And you know that berries, any berry is a superfood. So putting some superfood in your kids' lunch every day is a cool thing. Got a mandarin as well. So we've got some couscous with some currants, dried currants, caramelized purple onions. I've used the green capsicum as a cup. I've added the red capsicum as the sweetness and part of the veggie for the day. And I've obviously added some, what do you call those little things? Cucumbers. Zucchini, blanched, texturized, tastes beautiful. And I've got a couple of berries, all in with 20 seconds to go. So guys, if you've got any challenges, any ideas you want to throw at me, please comment below. I'd love to have a crack. And the best thing is learning. And the only way to learn is by making mistakes. Today, I fluked my first one, thumbs up. And don't forget to give me the thumbs up and like this page or this video, and also share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe, and I look forward to all the comments. Thanks heaps.